Hi, thanks a lot for joining me here on the review for another live stream. Um, Today I'm going to do something a little different. This third one I'm going to a more current game, more popular game, one that I've grown to enjoy quite a bit. That's Marvel Champions. Future streams, again, we'll go back and do more and more of the older games that I do love quite a bit. I figured I may as well give this a run and see who joins me for the ride. So, again, welcome. Anyone who can join, I don't know if I got an announcement out beforehand. I do apologize. So I'm running Black Widow Justice, and we're going to just run it through Rhino. I like to deck test with Rhino because he's simple enough that you get a feel for, you can get a thematic feel for a deck going, and still sometimes you can still present a challenge depending on the turn, depending on what happens. So I'm doing standard mode. This is a Justice. Deck is 44 cards. I like to usually do 40 in this game, but my Wolverine deck, for example, is 41. She's 44. I have two others that are 40. And this is because there's lots of, excuse me, it's because there's a lot that I enjoy that really keys into spy. And I like to lean in heavily with themes, especially keywords. They can be done really well. So she's a spy on both sides. One is Shield, the other's Avenger. I don't play with those traits. I like to deal with what's something that's relevant on either side, and that's spy. So the spy specific cards I have in here, also part of the reason I do Justice, but also I think Justice just represents thematically, and the cards in that aspect really represents her theme of being a spy really really well. Ahead of time, I don't use the status cards. I use color coded stones because I can use those for any of my games. So I like to use those for everything. And then I'll use dice for health. So he's got 14 per player. She's got 9. She seems a little squishy, but she can do some fun stuff that can minimize the damage she would take. And then 0 starting threat here, 1 per turn for the break-in, breaks at 7. We'll get started. So let's go to the table. Actually, I pointed out stuff that you can't see yet, so I apologize. Let's go to the table. All right, so we're at the table now, so I appreciate that. Okay, so I've got Rhino, standard, Black Widow Justice. Hopefully everyone can see this, see it pretty well, hopefully. I apologize if it's a little blurry. Again, I am still experimenting with cameras, but we have here this ready to go. So we're going to just start and jump on in, and let's start. Okay, so again, Rhino has no inherent ability that goes off. It's just whatever the cards say. So let's start. We start, and I'm going to go ahead and mulligan actually. So I got my starting hand of 6 cards. I'm going to mulligan one of the one way or another's. Draw a card. All right, I've done the mulligan, and I do appreciate any input. If anyone joins me on the stream and decides to give me input. Here we go. All right, so I think what we're going to do first is, so let's go ahead and discard Espionage to pay for Attack Acrobatics. Actually, no, we're going to discard Widow's Bite for that, sorry. And that allows us to draw a card as a result because we're preparation once per phase. All right, then let's do this. Oh, no, I know why I did that. Sorry. I did that because I have 3 of those and only 1 of this. Okay. So I think I'm going to just jump to hero mode now. So let's do this. We're going to go to her Black Widow side. All right. There's the Black Widow side. All right. So now we're going to play one way or another. Let's dig for a side scheme that we know we can take out in one turn. We'll do this. We'll grab the crowd control. We'll grab the crowd control. Put that back. All right, so that's going to come in with 3 threat. Alrighty, and then that allows us to draw 3 cards. We'll draw 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops, no, come on with 2, sorry. Alright, and then I'm going to play Skilled Investigator for free. So let's do that. Alright, now I do really want my synth suit out because it's a really awesome card. So I think we want to do that. So let's spend 2 and 3. So we're going to play the synth suit. Actually, no, before we do that, let's go ahead and thwart for 2. Now we'll get rid of that, breaking the crowd control. So we'll fire off Skilled Investigator, draw a card. There we go. Okay, now we're going to spend 1, 2, and... Oops, not that, sorry. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to play Synth Suit. That into play. So now that we can deal with issues or problems. And I think our next best bet is we'll spend those 2 and we'll play our grappling hook. There we go. I think we're good to go into the next turn. I'm going to keep Agent Coulson. And we're going to ready and draw up. Alright, I think that was a pretty good start to get things going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so I got Agent Coulson, 2 clear the areas, Safe House, and Passion for Justice. Alright, and here we go. Let's get started with the villain turn. Okay, first things first, we've got 1 threat. Let's go on there. He's going to attack. I'm going to block. Actually, I may as well since I got this. So I'm going to block for 3. Attack is 3, no damage. Then the bad card is False Alarm. I am going to go ahead and trigger Grappling Hook. So that will do 1 damage to him. Knocks him to 13. So Rhino goes to 13. I'm going to trigger off Synth Suit. And ready. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we are good to start. Let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to spend Clear the Area to play Clear the Area. That will get rid of that. To draw a card. We just cleared threat. I'll do another response. 3 damage. From Turn the Tide. Knocks him down to 10. Alrighty. Alright, then let's do this. Let's attack for 2. Let's get him down to 8. And then I need to go back into preparation mode, so let's go back to Alter Ego. I'm going to spend 1 to play Safe House. Then I can use Safe House and Alter Ego to get 1 of these back. And let's get our Grappling Hook back. And we are good. Alright, there we go. We are good. Turn 2, we are rocking. Alright. Here we go. All right, so there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, here we go. Next turn moves to 1. There's always a chance he could break, but oh well. All right, schemes for 1, 2, 3. So it goes to 4. This is always the risk with Rhino. Sometimes he can do really good stuff. Does not. We just get Hydra Mercenary. All right, we are still in it. Okay, so I think we're going to do next. We're going to do that makes sense next is let's do this. Yeah, let's spend 2, play grappling hook again. That will allow us to draw a card because of the mission prep ability. Then I can, oops. Yeah, let's spend 1 to play the bracelet, or the gauntlet. And we're going to use Safe House. Let's get a card back, a preparation card. So let's get the Widow's Bite back. Then we can use this to play a Widow's Bite. Oh, no. Before we do that, sorry. We're going to do this. Let's go ahead and spend these 3 to play Agent 13. We can get a card back. So let's grab Widow's Bite from the discard pile. And then we're going to use the Gauntlet to play our other card here. I guess I'm just going to have to start stacking these so it's all visible. But, so we're going to put him there. Alright, then we're going to go to our Black Widow side. Alright, so what do we want to do? The mercenary is not a big problem right now, but he could be, but I'd rather clear threat right now. So let's go ahead. Oh, let's do this. We're going to attack for 2. So his health is going to go down to 1 left. I will thwart for 2 and get that down to 2. There we go. Middle of the road. He's got 2 health left. There we go. So I think this will work out. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, here we go. So first thing that's going to happen. Oh, so we got to ready everybody. Okay, so we're going to do this. All right, so this is going to go to 3. Okay, it goes to 3, and then Rhino is going to attack. We're going to block. And there's no boost from there, just no damage. He attacks for 1. That's fine. We can take it. Then the bad card is one of these guys, a Hydra Bomber. We are going to activate the Widow's Bite. It would stun as well, but he only has 2 health. But we'll first resolve has been revealed. Choose to take 2 damage or 1 threat. Put 1 threat on here. Okay, so then we resolve this. That's going to be 2 damage to take care of him. And then we're going to resolve a Widow's Bite here, which is 1 damage to an enemy. So that will take out Hydra Mercenary. So the Hydra Mercenary is gone. And then resolve that. So we're going to do the synth suit to ready. All right. And we are good. So I hope you guys, if you do watch this, enjoy this later. If you watch it later, this is I really like Black Widow. She's not some massive, huge hit every turn kind of thing. She's more of a slow burn result kind of a gameplay. But she's really satisfying in the respect that it feels like you're really manipulating the opponent and very successfully. So I really like that quite a bit. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I think, is this. Let's spend 2 to play the surveillance fan. So +4 before that breaks. We get this back to focused. There we go. Okay, and then let's do this. Yeah, actually, we can do this. Okay. So, I think what we want to do, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so let's hit him for 2. Knock him down to 6. And then Agent Coulson. Let's go ahead and have Agent Coulson do something. Let's have Agent Coulson. Oh, he'll thwart for 2. So I have Agent Coulson thwart for 2. Knocks Coulson down to 1 health left. Okay, down to 1 health left. Alright, then to pull off the rest of what we need, I need to go to the other side. So let's go back to Alter Ego. Alright, so we're going to do this. Oh, I thwarted for 2, sorry. Alright, and then we're going to use the safe house. We're going to pull out a spycraft. Put that back into our hand. We're going to use the gauntlets to pay for an espionage. Allows us to draw a card because of the mission prep. And then we have 1. See, how many mission prep cards do we have out? 1, 2, 3. So 3 preparation cards. So I will spend the spycraft that I got back so that I can play Winter Soldier. Use -1 cost for each preparation card you have in play. So we have that. Then he's going to thwart for 2. Alrighty, and that's that. So we are done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Okay. Alright, we're building for a really explosive turn. Next turn to really hit the ground running. And I'm just trying to make everything fit. I apologize for my throat. It is doing weird stuff today. Okay, so first things first is 1 thread here. He's going to scheme for 1 0 boost. So that's just another one goes to 2. Alright, bad card is discard 1 upgrade or support that I control. Well, since I can get it back, let's let the espionage card go. Well, not what I wanted, but oh well. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and use Safe House. Let's get that espionage card back. And then we're going to use the Widow's gauntlets to play the espionage card again, which allows us to do the mission prep. Oh, there you go. I still got the card I wanted back. Sweet. Okay. So, I could spend another turn prepping, but I think we're actually in a really good spot to just take him out at this point. So we're going to go ahead and flip to our Natasha Romanoff side, our Black Widow side. And let's do this. So, we're going to go ahead and, yeah, actually, this makes sense. Okay, so let's clear 2 threat. Actually, no. Yeah, it works. We're going to clear 2 threats, gets rid of this. That triggers something, so we're going to play Turn the Tide. And just go threat from all the threats from the scheme. That's an attack of 3. Knocks Rhino down to 3. Now, we're going to go ahead and attack for 1 with Coulson. Knocks him down to 2. And then we're going to attack for another 2 with Winter Soldier. So that will knock Rhino to his other side. Alright, so Rhino is there. We're going to pull out that Breaken or Taken scheme, and he comes in with 15 per player. Alright, Breaken and Taken scheme. Alright, so there's the Breaken and Taken scheme. Alright, so there's the Breaken and Taken. I'll just put that there. That's going to come in with 3 threat. Okay, now it's our turn. So let's do this. We're going to spend 3. We're going to play Covert Ops. And that is going to remove 4 threat and confuse the enemy, the villain. So we're going to get rid of the Breaken and Taken right away. And confuse. So it will confuse the guy. So there's my stone I used for the confusion. Let me get us back to focused. Again, I apologize for that. Alright. So we did that. And then I think what we want to do now, because we could, theoretically, what's the most likely outcome to come out this turn? Oh, I cleared a side scheme, so I need to do Skilled Investigator. Allows us to draw a card. Okay, so actually that's going to make it easier. Oh yeah, really easy. Okay, I have 3 left, so I'm going to spend those 3 to play Dance of Death. That is 1 attack of 2, 2nd attack for 2, a 3rd attack for 3. There's only 1 target. All 6 are going to hit him. He's going to go down to 9. Alright, so there are moments that Black Widow can do really amazing things. And that's, you just saw it. Got on his other side, took care of all the threat issues, and got him down even more on his other side. That's it. So we're done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Go back. Hero side up. Alright, so here we go. So first things first. Again, let me get this back to focusing. I apologize. Okay, so first things first. 1 threat. He's going to initiate an attack. I'm going to block because I have that synth suit. No boost, so no damage. Then we have the bad card, and that is something we don't want. So we're going to play the grappling hook. It negates the effects. When you reveal a treachery, discard the grappling hook, cancel the effects of the treachery and discard it. So it's canceled. And you do 1 damage because of the Widow's Bite, knocks him down to 8. And then we get to trigger the synth suit, so I'm going to move this over here. And that's going to ready us. Alright, now it is our turn. So, I think what we want to do yeah, I think we should go to Alter Ego because then we get another turn safely. Getting readied. So, let's do this. I'm going to spend this card to play my second one of those. Let's move him over here. All right. Now, yep. So, yeah. So we're going to attack for 2 and attack for 2. Whoops. So he's down to 1 left. My bad. Sorry. So he should be down to 4. And then we're going to go to Alter Ego. And then we're going to use the safe house. We're going to get this card back that we had, the grappling hook, back in our hand. We're going to use both of those gauntlets to play the grappling hook, which allows us to draw a card for this mission prep. And then he's almost dead. They're all good cards though, so I'm not going to play anything. Alrighty, hope you guys are enjoying. When you do watch this, I apologize. I'm trying to make sure the camera goes back to what we need. Alright, now let's do this. Oh, actually, never mind. I can still play something. So I have 4, counts as a double. So I'm going to play Daredevil still. And Daredevil can attack for 2. So you can actually get him down to 2 left. And we're good. Alright, so new turn. We're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extra encounter card. Get shuffled. And we're good. So I hope you guys are enjoying. You watch this and you watch it later. Again, as you can see, I think that Black Widow, what she does best in is justice. She just has a lot of things that she can do in justice, a lot of tools for her that work really, really well when you're again pairing her with justice. So I'm going to do that. I draw more cards. That's 4, 5, and 6. All right. So that's what we got. I'm going to ready everything. I believe I've used Winter Soldier 3 times. If I'm wrong, oh well. I'd rather be correct. I mean, better safe than sorry. Just so I can be fair. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and go to 2. He's going to try and scheme cannot because he is confused. Then we have the bad cards. All right. First one is a Hydra Mercenary. Nothing happens there. It's fine. And then, last but not least, my obligation. I hate these, so I will always, always get rid of them because I don't want them to be a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Did the burn notice. Okay, so I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do several things though. Okay, let's do this. Let's spend both of those to play the grappling hook. So we have another one. And then we can spend these 3. So clear the area, espionage spycraft, to play Marvel Girl. She's going to come into play. Again, I'm just trying to make things fit. Okay, so there's Marvel Girl. It says after, see, when Marvel Girl attacks a minion, remove X threat from the main scheme, where X is that minion's printed scheme. All right, then we're going to go, actually no, then we're going to do this. We're going to use the safe house. We're going to get Spycraft back. That's the one preparation card I do not have a copy of in play. Okay, so we're going to go to here. Let's see, I drew a card when I played that, I think. If I didn't, then let me know after the fact. I apologize. All right, so then we're going to play one way or another, and we're going to dig for a side scheme. There should be one left in here, Bomb Scare, if I'm right. Yes, I am correct. Okay, so Bomb Scare comes into play. Comes in with 2 plus 1 per player, so that's 3. All right, and then I get to draw 3 cards. All right, 1, 2, 3. What do you know? Sweet. That worked, and I'm going to do this. Yeah, I think we've got this. This is awesome. Okay, then I'm going to spend these 3 to play Covert Ops. That removes all threat from a scheme. And we're going to get rid of the Bomb Scare. So we cleared a side scheme, so this is going to fire off. Skilled Navigator, Investigator. You get to draw a card. All right. So I think we're going to do this. Daredevil's going to attack for 2. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, Daredevil's going to attack for 2. And that will do 1 damage on to him. So he's got 2 left. I got 1 health left on Daredevil. Winter Soldier's going to attack for 2. And that will finish off this guy. And then we can have Marvel Girl attack. And she will attack for 1. So she has 1 health left, drops Rhino down to 1. So literally at this point, any of my preparation cards can take him out as long as he doesn't get a suit or a tough or something like that. We're good. And I have 1 card left in my hand. And we are good to go. So we are going to end turn. Sorry, let's get this going right. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, another Covert Ops, 3, 4, 5, and a Dance of Death. All right, there's the 5 cards. We're going to ready. Again, Black Widow, I think, is just killing it. Again, if I'm going to pick anyone for my Justice, Black Widow she feels thematic. She has the tools to actually prep and be in an alter ego form longer than other people and still benefit from it. So I think she's just, again, my absolute favorite. Oh, we should have 2 left. And with all these preparation cards out, there is really no way I can lose at this point. Unless, again, something really radical happens. Okay, there's 1 threat. I'm going to attack. I'm going to block. That's no damage, no boost. And then the bad card. Actually, it's the 1 card type I don't have a response for. Nuts! Okay, so I thought I'd actually be able to respond and take him out right away, but apparently not. But that's okay. I have other means to do stuff. So we actually have multiple different ways to take him out, literally. But just so that I can have fun. Yep. All right. So I'm going to do one of these gauntlets just so that I can say I had myself fully decked out for any contingency. We're going to play the Spycraft card. And that's the card I would have had. I would have been able to end the game with just then if I had that out. But it's now out. And then we're going to finish this off because we can. So we're going to go ahead and thwart with Marlboro Girl just so that we can say that we thwarted. To get that to 0. And then last but not least, we're going to spend Acrobatics, Passion for Justice, and a Covert Ops, and we're going to play Dance of Death. First attack, does it already. He gone. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I appreciate anyone who watches this later. This is the shortest of the 3 I've done so far. Again, Champions can be a pretty quick game depending on what happens. In this case, it was definitely a quicker game compared to, again, the other games. So I appreciate that. Yeah, that's it. So we finished him off, beat him. So he's been soundly beat, and thank you so much for joining. Even after the fact, if you watch this after. I wish more people were able to show up. Again, I know this was sudden. I'll get better announcements out later, for all the future streams ahead of time like I did the first 2. But thank you again for joining. And again, that's Marvel Champions. It's a good game. I've come to enjoy it quite a bit. But thank you and have a great day. We'll see you next time.